Hello everyone, Sons and Duck 2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on More Living Things. A mod that simply adds in additional mobs across, I assume, a multitude of biomes. So, just sort of go over the spoilers here, to get a good idea of what they're like, and then see what they're actually like in-game, and what they do offer besides what's presented here. So, first we have the elephant, which will attack you if you're not careful. Once tamed, it can be equipped with a saddle to be ridden on. You can equip it with a chest, similar to donkeys and mules, and they have their own inventory. I guess as they spawn in savannas, among giraffes and others. So let's see, because I actually don't know what to actually expect, so I'll just spawn them in. I'm assuming they're like a polar bear, where it's like if you attack them, then they'll really go for you, but if you don't, then they're not that bothered. So let's try breeding one, which is that. Okay, so taming is an apple and breeding is wheat. Okay, so we'll get a few of those. We've got our own particle effects there to give us an indication. We get closer. Can we? Oh, right, we need a saddle immediately, which we can kind of see there. They're obviously on top now, and they have quite a difference in actual height when you're sitting on them, of course. They have a lot of health, and there doesn't seem to be an inventory yet, or at least an indication of like a horse inventory on them, for example. So right, we'll get a chest. And we'll see what happens next with that. So if we just do this, what do we get here? Do we have to... We do have to sneak and click. Can we apply another chest? No, we cannot. So pretty much for accessing the inventory, you have to do the same as a donkey when off them, and then when you're on the elephant, you're pretty much good to go. There's no obviously jump bar or anything. It's just you can sprint, and that's about it. So yeah, now we'll actually try with like a 2-block high sort of wall, for example, and see if they can get up that. So my guess is they can't, and they can still only do 1 block. We'll take a look. Let's see. Just take a ride. Now let's see, can they? No, they can't because it still requires jumping. Okay, so they can only still get up 1 block at a time. But when it comes to like slopes and such like that, or sort of like an easy enough to get up, even if there is like 1 block between them, you can still get up them pretty easily. But other than that, obviously, if it's 2 blocks high, they can't, so yeah. We'll get an elephant, of course, and take a look at, where is it? There we go. Get another one, and we'll get some wheat and see what it's like for breeding. Mostly just to see if we get experience from them breeding. Let's say, why can't you... Oh, you have to be tamed first, do you? Okay. So we'll do that. So they're tamed now, and then we can breed them. Because I don't know if you can do breeding with both with horses and such without it. So I don't know. You just not wanting to? That's odd. Okay, I'm gonna try again, because that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So we get 2 of these, that's a shark, I don't want to confuse that egg. Alright, so tame you, and tame you. Come on, don't wander off too far. Are you not gonna do it? Alright, do I need a confined area, perhaps? This is ridiculous. But it happens. Alright. When they wander off too much. Unless it's just not implemented yet, which is likely, I guess, but I assumed they would be. Yes. Can they tame one? No, they can't breed them likely. Just making sure. Now they do. Okay, so the others were just wandering off too quickly. Interesting, I don't know why they did. done before. There we go. We've got a baby one. No. Yes, we do. Okay. Cool. Does that mean that we can use a apple? We can't. We can use wheat to grow them, though, I think. Oh, come on. I can't see this because your actual space is too large. Okay, so yeah, they do cover up a lot of the block space. There we go. We'll actually let them out. But can you make them grow with this? Grow survival. That does consume a lot of. Yeah, I know. There we go. Okay, so you can make them grow with wheat. Good to know. So the same one that you use for breeding, you can make them grow. Right. So next we have giraffes, which obviously need wheat, and you can use for breeding them. So there's no taming a giraffe and riding it. Will attack you if you hurt them. There's more chance they can spawn as an albino. Okay. So we've got, where is it? Giraffe. I'll get a few others just to take a look at if we do summon one. It's an albino. Better if I can tell the difference. We'll find out. Let's see. So we've got a fair amount of giraffes. Yeah. Yep. They spawn behind? No, okay, it's just maybe not. In that way, I guess. Unless I'm missing something. Can I summon in one that specifically says that? No. Okay, so it's just like a small chance thing, I guess. Maybe? Unless we've already got one there, I'm not too sure. Either way, wheat, of course. Just use wheat, and we'll see a baby one. And it will obviously attack them, just for the sake of finding their drops, if you do need them for food, obviously. Just for the sake of finding out everything you can about the mod, of course. Otherwise, no need to cruelty of the animals. No! Oh, and also seeing how much attack damage they provide to the player as well, or other mobs, I guess, that annoy them. So we know that they're strong enough to almost take you out in 3 hits, pretty much. With armor, of course, it will differ. So you'll want to use a bow for them, pretty much. They're still. Oh no, they're still angry at me. Okay, now it's a skeleton. All right, come on, get over it. Not interested in you being annoying. Come on. Now, if I do peaceful, okay, so they're just not going to attack. That's fine. Can I attack you? You'll still attack me. Okay, so mostly wolves also would still attack, I think, or polar bears might still attack usually, so that's fair enough. But we already know they do quite a bit of damage. You get leather from them, it seems, when attacking them. So we go with another elephant, which you don't have a saddle, so that's fine. We might actually go back to normal, just because I'm curious how much damage they'll do. No? You're not interested? No? You're normal? Maybe because you're still stuck in peaceful sort of mode, I guess, unless I need to attack another one. And again, leather. Okay, so it doesn't seem like they're going to drop much because they don't have any leather, elephant meat or giraffe meat or anything like that, so yeah. Next, of course, we'll move on to the lion, I guess, which will probably attack us, or other mobs. Yep, immediately. So, nope, so they attack the player more so than they attack others. Interesting. I thought they would have attacked other mobs. So we've got 2 leather here. And you can breed them with any type of meat, it seems, obviously as long as it's not cooked. Lion will hunt you, small chance of an albino as well. We'll get 2 lions, and we'll get some beef, for example. Nope, so we also got a lioness as well. Cool. So they're not going to attack other mobs. Interesting, okay. Good to know. So we've got a baby there.